Hello, collective. I still don't have my microphone set up, so we're just gonna do the reading like this today. I wanted to do a reading to just kind of get back into the groove of things. I haven't done one in a while, so we're gonna see what the divine has for us today. Yeah, so when I was doing my meditation at the beginning, I was imagining for some reason like somebody might have like a juicer or something, but somebody drinking juice early in the morning before like maybe they go for a jog or they go to the gym. Green juice like celery or something, I don't know. So I noticed somebody doing that, and then I heard Nectar of Gods or Nectar of the Gods. And that is a song on Lana Del Rey's Blue Bannisters album, so maybe that has some sort of significance. I really don't know. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna get into it. I forgot to turn off my big light. I might do that so it's like a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit nicer. It's raining outside today. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. I think I'm gonna start with this oracle deck to kind of get a good idea of what, sorry, that was not a great noise, but to kind of get a good idea of like what the general message is going to be for the collective. Okay, so I just heard randomly in my head the softness in your voice. Maybe somebody is missing the softness in your voice. I have been wanting to, and I have been like thinking hard on the divine masculine energy. I was kind of thinking of doing, for some reason, I always get self-growth type readings, and I really wanted a more kind of romantic check-in reading, you know, like what last time you spoke to this person, no contact, maybe, you know, like someone you haven't spoken to in a while but you still think about often. So we're gonna see, and that is kind of the energy I'm getting right now. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Oh, okay. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? I heard fate in my head. I don't know. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Spirit, what else do I need to know? I really need to get one of those like little mini microphones. I do have a standing microphone, but I don't have a computer, so I don't know if I can even hook it up to my laptop. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it. Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Okay. So that's all we have for that. Okay, so I'm getting that there is something I was feeling, I saw in my head the word harbor. So maybe somebody feels like they've been stuck to something. Something's been holding them back. Maybe even, like I was talking about this no contact, maybe for a long time, like you've really been hoping that this person's going to reach out, call you, talk to you, run into them, whatever, and it just hasn't happened. And it's been a long time. And maybe you've been sitting there and you've been really thinking and hoping and manifesting, and it just hasn't been happening for you. I'm really getting that it's time to maybe go. And during my meditation, I kept hearing, go forth, child, go forth. and I don't know why I'm getting I asked to receive a little more guidance for this reading today, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting goosebumps confirmation, but there is this need for you to go and do something on your own. Okay, I'm getting that this could be like you have really been kind of afraid to move forward, maybe even move away to a different state or a different country or even a different city. And, you know, it's been a lot for you to think about, but I feel like you're kind of on the fence right now, but you're definitely leaning more towards leaving, towards going forward towards this thing, because I think it's important for you and your destiny. And I know that sounds dramatic, but I think it's important for you. Like if you're feeling drawn to, you know, like when you're really craving a good cheeseburger, okay, like you're gonna want to go get that cheeseburger from that certain place, you know, and it's the only thing that's gonna hit the spot, right? It's the only thing. And I feel like that's how you've been feeling in terms of leaving and going towards something. You have been feeling this sense of, you know, well, it's something like I can't stop thinking about. It's something I just need to go and do. Then I think you need to do that. And maybe you've always kind of felt like you're waiting to do it with someone, or you wanted to be, you know, romantic with someone before you leave. And I'm just getting the idea that that's not necessarily the case. And, you know, the person that you are meant to be with could, or, you know, if, again, like I was saying, the divine masculine, maybe it's time for you to meet someone else right now, you know? Maybe this other person is waiting for you somewhere else. And I think that it's important for you, if you're really feeling drawn and really wanting to go towards something, to just do it. I think that it would bring you a lot of joy, and I think it's going to make you feel more at peace in a way. Like you're going to feel like you did something that you really wanted to do, and something that you felt strongly about and was really important to you. So, and see, again, longing for belonging, maybe, or longing for home, belonging. But I kind of feel like you're going to meet at least a friend, and, you know, this friend could introduce you to their friends, or you're just going to meet a good little community of maybe, you know, creators, whatever it is that you do, people that share, artists, you know, whatever, that share that same passion as you. And for some reason, like, I'm seeing on my cards, it's kind of weird, the letter A is like, it's like got scratched on here somehow. So maybe somebody's name starts with A, or this person's name is going to start with A. But I don't know. We're going to get into it. We're going to see. Sorry, I got off on a little tangent. Or not really a tangent, but you know what I mean. Like I went off from the cards a lot. Spirit, what do we need to know about this romantic partner? Okay, see, look, we literally had the priestess here. We also have the high priestess coming out. Double confirmation. Okay, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, what are you clinging on to? What are you pining after? What are you sulking about? Not saying that it's not okay to do those things when it completely is. You know, actually, I was just watching the episode of Gilmore Girls where Rory, I've watched that show so many times. I hope this isn't spoiling it for anyone. I mean, it did come out like 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. But when Rory is upset and, you know, Dean breaks up with her and she doesn't want to wallow. And Lorelai keeps telling her, you need to wallow. You need to cry about this. You need to really, you know, immerse yourself into this, basically. And she doesn't want to. That's what I'm getting right here, is that you've been doing enough of that. You know, quite the opposite. You have been wallowing, okay? And I think it's time to get up and go do something else. Do something that's going to make you feel really good, really replenished, okay? Again, right up here, replenishment. I forgot that was even there. Yes, I'm thinking, again, community. You really need to find yourself a good couple of friends, okay? Some people that you can go do things with. If this could be a workout buddy, this could be, you know, somebody you go do something creative with, you go have a nature group with them. Whatever it is, I think it's important for you to build a community. I also have a feeling that these places is gonna be like where you meet someone, okay? This is gonna be where you possibly meet someone. Okay, so we had the Chariot come out in the reverse, okay? Not wanting to move forward, pausing with the Hermit. Again, I'm thinking that it's time to socialize. Right now, it is important for you to be experiencing things. I also feel like, again, like I was saying, if you're a creator, you can build, like, going out and experiencing things really, and like socializing really helps you. It builds your creative mind in a way. It fuels that, you know, going and experiencing things helps you create more. It makes you want to create more. It also gives you a nice break maybe from your mind, being around other people. I know it does for me. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Anything else we need to know? Please, Spirit, anything else in this deck? Okay, a completion, Ten of Swords. Again, a completion, like I said, laying it to rest, letting go of it. It's time to move forward, okay? It's time to move forward, right? With the Moon card, we don't have anything hidden from us. We know what happened. We know the facts, okay? And it is time to heal from those. Again, not saying that you need to push this down, you need to forget about it, act like it didn't happen. No. But it is important for you at this time to not pine over things, okay? What do we have in front of us? Can we be mindful of what's in front of us, right? Be present. Because the more that we realize that there are opportunities, there are things going on in front of us that could possibly, potentially lead to better things, okay? Like I said, if your friends want to go out and do something, instead of staying at home and overthinking, you need to go out and do something with them, okay? And then maybe you might meet a friend of a friend. You might meet a connection for another gig. You know what I mean? There's plenty of chances to do things and possibly meet other people in the process. You know, a controlled environment is a great place to meet a potential partner, right? Like I said, a friend of a friend, going to a friend's house party, going to a friend's event. You know, you might know somebody or you might not, and then you meet some new people. I just think it's really important for you right now to kind of socialize, and that socializing is really going to help you with whatever creative endeavors you're trying to do. I don't know why. I feel like those are connected very strongly, and that is going to help you a lot. So we're going to get into the Fountain Tarot. Absolutely love the artwork on this deck. One day it's my dream to design my own deck and my own oracle. Actually, I probably want to design like one tarot deck and then design multiple oracle decks, because oracle decks are actually my favorite. They're just fun. Okay, Two of Cups. What did I say? What did I say? Meeting someone new. Two of Cups is a Lover's card. I have a feeling that somebody's going to really like your energy, okay? I have a feeling, yes, with the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Very giving, very loving, but also with the two Priestess cards out, I feel like you're kind of like a Spitfire, or Like, you definitely know how to set your boundaries. You definitely know how to, like, you have like that kind of harder side to you, where if you need to be assertive, if you need to be, dare I say, a bitch, you're gonna be, okay? And I think this person might really like that about you. They like that you can be sweet, but you can also, you know, take care of yourself in ways. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this Two of Cups? And I see, again, I feel like once you're letting go of this Ten of Swords, it's really going to allow you the energetic space to interact with other people, including this person that we're picking up on, that I've been... Okay, see, yeah, with the Nine of Swords, again, like, instead of sitting at home, and I feel like instead of worrying and having anxiety, not knowing what's going to happen, what you're going to do, I have a feeling that this is going to be something that you completely let go of. You're not feeling this way anymore. You're not sitting at home and doing nothing and thinking and overthinking. And no, you're not. You're not doing that anymore. With the Five of Wands in the reverse, you're also not arguing, fighting with anybody. I feel like you're going to be at a really good, peaceful place in your life. This is going to be the time for you to really just, you know, be a boss, like girl boss, boy boss, whatever it is you're doing. And in that process, you may meet somebody. And I feel like that's kind of the perfect environment for you to meet someone. When you're not worried about it, you're not thinking about it. You're just on your shit trying to get stuff done. And you just so happen to maybe start liking someone, or, you know, someone starts to notice you and starts to like you. But I feel like at these events is where you're going to possibly meet this person. With the Star card in the reverse, I'm feeling like... a lot of people don't like you being the center of attention. And I don't think you mean to do this intentionally. It's just your energy and the way you are. You just are the center of attention. Like, when you walk in a room, people do tend to stare at you sometimes, like you've noticed. And I do think it has a lot to do with your energy. It has a lot to do with your vibe. You just are kind of maybe also just interesting looking. Maybe your style's kind of different, or you're just uniquely beautiful. Like, you don't look like anybody, you know, you're very, very unique. I don't know, I kind of like it. I like the vibe. I think that you're also kind of like the life of the party. Like, people have a lot more fun when you're there. And yeah, I feel like I'm definitely feeling this is more of a feminine type energy. Seven of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, like I said, people don't like that though. People are not super fond of that. Maybe it's not necessarily your friends, but it could be like other people, acquaintances, other people you just kind of know in your hub, but like you're not very close to. The High Priestess is wanting to come out on the bottom again. So yeah, like, people know though. Like, okay, so I'm kind of getting, like, you have status. In the spiritual realm, you are very high ranking, okay? Hold on, I need some of my coffee. Very high ranking. But you also have this ability to heal people. You make people feel a little bit better about themselves, because I feel like you tend to make everybody, no matter what type of personality they have, you kind of have a gift of making them feel comfortable in any sort of setting. And people are envious of this. People are envious that you kind of have it all, right? You very beautiful. You have a beautiful heart. You're very kind and giving to others, and you're abundant. Like, you're very abundant in all areas, okay? You just are the it girl, it guy, whatever, and people are pissed about it, okay? Yeah, look, wanting to pop out again. High Priestess. All right, Spirit, so what about this love interest? I'd like to hear more about them. Okay, whoa. So this is a special card that comes out only in this deck. Okay, it's the Fountain card, and it means infinity. Like, you know, like it's end all be all. So we have this Fountain card in the reverse. So Let's see. So maybe you're going to have your doubts about this in the beginning, but let's see. What do we have? What is this Fountain card about, Spirit? Let's see. Hold on. Page of Wands. Right. Okay. So I have a feeling that this is going to kind of be somebody that might get you kind of back into the game. Okay. This might be somebody that you tend to have a good time flirting with. Maybe you're not very serious with them, but you have a fun time flirting with them. You can tell they like you. And maybe that's it. Like, you just kind of banter with this person. You guys flirt. Maybe you've kissed before, but you're not very intimate, I'm not seeing. It's kind of like, okay, but also what I'm getting is possibly, though, this person could be really into you. And again, like I said, you're focused on other things, so you're not really worried about this new love interest just yet. So maybe that's why this Fountain card is in the reverse too. Like, you're not really in that mode right now. You're not worried about finding a forever person right now. There's also a lot of dark energy I'm noticing. Or not necessarily dark energy, but night energy. So maybe you could be going out a lot at night, having a lot of nightlife lately and meeting this person. But with the Page of Wands, yeah, I feel like you're focused on other things. Like, you just kind of got out of this state of being. So if you're going to be with somebody, it's probably not going to be very serious right now, I'm assuming. Spirit, what do we need to know, though? I feel like, though, this could eventually turn into something serious. What is that? Page of Coins. Okay. And we had the Page of Cups. Okay, yeah. So this is something very, very new with all the pages. We had the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Huh. Hold on. And we also had the Six of Coins that fell out. Pining over spilled milk. Crying over spilled milk. Six of Pentacles. Huh. Giving to others. This is confusing me. Okay. So, maybe what I'm getting is that you might be meeting somebody, okay? After coming out of this situation, this very, very deep divine connection, I'm getting that you might be meeting somebody. Now, this person is here for a fun time, not a long time, is what I'm getting, okay? Especially with this Page of Wands, Page of Coins, Page of Cups. This person could be very immature. Very immature. However, this person could be, like I said, somebody that kind of inspires your creative streak, okay? So let's say you hang out with this person, they're kind of weird, you go do some crazy shit with them, you do something maybe you don't normally do, and then that gives you that kind of creative boost, and you end up going and writing about it, or you go and draw about it, make a painting, draw him, draw that situation, that bar, that place, you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm feeling like Spirit's kind of saying yes. Say yes, you know, as long as it doesn't have to do with things you're not comfortable with. Like, again, like I said, intimacy. If this person makes you feel uncomfortable, you know what? Fuck them. You know, don't ever hang out with them again. But just saying, like, if this is somebody that you kind of just do fun things with, go out with them, kind of banter with them, like I said, control settings with other friends, I think this would probably be good for you, actually. I think it'd be good for you to date around, okay? Now, again, I understand if you've had a divine connection, it's hard to date around. But maybe think about it more as in, if you would want to, I mean, of course, like if you're ready. And if you've been thinking about this, which I am getting this collective's been thinking about moving forward a lot. But why not just have fun with it? Okay, don't take it too seriously, because again, you could be kind of using these people as muses in a way. Using these people to help your creativeness, to help your passions, and to just kind of experience some different things. Figure out what you don't want, right? I don't know. I'm kind of liking this energy though. It's very playful, like, you know, it doesn't have to be the end all be all. does not have to be. And it's not gonna be, not, at least not this person we're picking up on. It just seems like they're kind of gonna get you, okay, it sounds like I'm singing. They're gonna kind of get you back into that mindset, I feel like. And we do have freedom on the bottom. So again, that mindset of like, oh, well, this is what it's like to meet new people and do different things. And it's fun. It's really fun. Hey, baby. Anyway, okay. My doggy came in here. Spirit, what else do we need to know for the collective? Okay, we had quite a few come out. Disappointment, scarcity. Again, yes, scarcity. Needing to go experience these things, okay? It's important because I feel like it'll make you feel a lot better. It's going to make you feel a lot better, okay? Then we have discouragement and control. I feel like these are the past energies that we were picking up on, what you're clinging on to. And Spirit, how are we wanting to feel in this present state, in this new place, with this new person, this new love? I keep getting Wealth card. Strength. What else? What else, Spirit? Hope. See, I feel like you're meant to hang out with this group of people. Yeah, detachment. Detaching from your old life, your old things. I don't know. I keep just getting, you're meant to hang out with a good group of friends that just helps you. You can be yourself with. They also kind of help bring out your creativity. We have worry and faith. What is this worry card about? Confidence and protection. I don't know. I'm getting a good energy from this new group of friends. Again, I keep kind of imagining like Sex and the City, where it's a group of friends that you can go out with and then you guys end up like meeting guys sometimes. Or it could be vice versa, where it's a good group of guy friends and you meet girls sometimes and you guys just kind of flirt. I don't think it's necessarily a type of, like I said, this seems like you're kind of getting back into just being flirty, bantering, casual dating, you know, nothing serious. I'm also getting that this could be on dating apps. Like, you could be meeting people unseriously and just trying things out, talking to them, doing different things. But I'm feeling like that's going to help you feel a little bit more, you know, again, like, that might be something that helps you if you move somewhere by yourself. Like, going on a date or two with some guys. They could probably take you somewhere, show you around some places. Or girls, I keep saying that. I just figure my collective is mostly going to be women. I shouldn't assume though. But you know what I mean. I feel like there's ample opportunity for you to meet new people and new love interests. And I'm very excited for you, collective. I am so grateful to have done this reading for you today. And I will see you next time, cool cats. Bye.